bit of a cruisy day out here. What a day, mate. The open road, beautiful. Going to have a look on the Scan Gauge 3 at some of the trip stats and information. And I suppose starting off here is also very relevant. Temperature gauges that don't move, fuel gauges, well, they work pretty well. But there's extra information available on the Scan Gauge. Speedo generally works not too bad, but more accurate on the Scan Gauge. And engine RPM, not that anybody really cares. Open road cruising, who doesn't love it? That's why you got a Prado, because you love it. Mate, this thing I've been driving all day long, coolant temp 83 with a stock standard front end, everything in peak condition. Hopefully yours can do the same. I think the highest I've seen is 85. We'll check that specification in a moment because we can. Trans temp awesome, no cooler needed. Battery voltage is awesome. What's left in the tank, that's awesome also. Done nearly 900 Ks. Cruising, this is the 10 litre per 100k car. All right, fuel flow. Let's have a quick look at the info on the Scan Gauge 3. Get some stats for you. Trip information on page 3 is how I've set it up. I wouldn't believe that one. Like I said, fuel economy, I wouldn't trust that, or this sort of thing. Distance would be correct. Trip time would be correct. Average speed would be correct. Coolant max 85, that's what I told you about. Coolant max altogether 85. Tank average speed 85. Max speed today, maybe some overtaking or something. You get that, you know, make it safe. And bada bing, bada boom, baby. Well, this time the trip computer was 100% accurate. I've just filled up, so don't worry what it says now. I've reset it again. It said 9.9 litres per 100. Done 1,083 Ks or something along those lines. And it took 107 litres, as much as I could fit in. So, trim computer spot on accurate, and it is still the 10 litre per 100 car. A little bit better than that this time. If you're wondering what I mean by that, if you're watching videos a couple of years ago, I'm not sure which channel, but we ran this vehicle, which was my dad's car. He was driving it, compared to our 1GD. Both had KO2 tyres, no bull bars, very similar setups. While I got 12 litres per 100 Ks, he got 10 litres per 100 Ks in this. So we took the gear off the roof of that car and put it into this car, and it made no difference. And now we've got the roof rack, the awnings, the shovel, the max tracks, the solar panel. We've got more on the roof of this one than we had on the 1GD, and the fuel economy is awesome. And you might not care, but you might be interested to know that. 1KD in my experience at higher speeds, more efficient than the 1GD. 1GD is a smaller, more efficient engine in the 60 to 80k zones, particularly in the lighter vehicles. And this is what I've been doing all day to get that economy. Just cruising along at coolant temp 83. Genuine speed right there, maybe a little bit more. The information's there. Yep, it runs cool, so does the transmission. Happy days. How lucky do you have to be? Ho, ho, ho. It's been going for a while too. I was a bit slow to get it started. West Wyalong. Railway crossing for the longest train you've ever seen. Manildra Group. That doesn't sound. It says 100% Australian owned. Yeah, let's not talk about it, huh? Anyway, you've seen a long train before. Pretty boring. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. We'll get there in the end.